Hello and welcome back to Financial Freedom Hub. Today we'll explain what are those costs called selling, general, and administrative expenses, or SG&A, in an income statement. SG&A costs are significant in determining a company's profitability because they cover various essential expenses that are necessary to run the business. These costs can heavily vary from company to company and have a high impact on a company's financial health. Selling expenses. These costs are associated with promoting and selling the company's products or services. It includes things like advertising, sales commissions, marketing expenses, and packaging costs. General expenses. These are the general operational expenses required to keep the company running. Examples include office rent, utilities, insurance, office supplies, and salaries for administrative staff. Administrative expenses. These costs are related to the management and administration of the company. This category includes executive salaries, legal fees, accounting expenses, and other administrative overheads. Now, when looking for good investments, we would want to find companies with consistent SG&A expenses over time. Companies that manage to keep their SG&A expenses relatively stable, especially relative to their gross profit, tend to have some kind of advantage in their core business over those with fluctuating expenses. A company with consistent SG&A expenses demonstrates better financial discipline and is more likely to weather economic downturns. If sales drop, a company with stable SG&A expenses can better adapt and cut costs accordingly. On the contrary, a company with inconsistent SG&A expenses might struggle to reduce costs quickly enough when their sales fall. This usually leads to financial losses. We would want to see the SG&A expense levels relative to gross profit as low as possible. Companies with SG&A expenses 80% of their gross profit or lower tend to be more financially efficient. However, it's essential to consider SG&A expenses not in isolation, but in combination with other non-operating expenses, such as research and development, and interest expenses. We'll delve deeper into these topics in our next videos. You might want to use the same principles in your personal finance. For instance, for better financial stability, make sure that your rent or mortgage payments stay within a reasonable percentage of your income. In our future videos, we will go through step by step all aspects of financial reports. In the end, you will be able to distinguish a good investment from bad one, better than some professional investment advisors. Please subscribe and stay tuned.